guests from local Ebbsfleet Tigers this afternoon, led by manager Richard Nutley, the Tigers.
Well, the players prepare to come on the pitch, and there's a guard of honour from the young local side, Swanscombe Tigers. They're resplendent in their yellow kit today, and they're waving massive red Ebbsfleet flag. So the club are sort of pushing the boat out for. I think there are going to be one or two occasional viewers here today that don't normally come to Fleet games.
I'm expecting maybe, I think, 2,000 in the crowd today, but a bigger crowd perhaps than normal. And I wondered if we might see Halifax in their all-blue home kit, but none of it. They're all in yellow today. It'll be Ebbsfleet United in their red shirts with the white shorts and red socks, and yes, a yellow, sort of lighter yellow kit from Halifax. I'm terrible at describing kits, so we'll go with red and yellow, shall we? It's probably the easiest thing to do.
I think fashion commentary isn't our forte.
It really isn't.
I mean, we're not good at football, but when it comes to fashion, we're useless.
We should go even down a notch. I've been really looking forward to this ever since the draw was made, and Ebbsfleet have been unbeaten in that time and unbeaten all season, lining up then against FC Halifax Town here in the FA Cup first round, a division between these two teams. But Halifax actually had a poor start to the season, but have just lost 1 in 6 and won their last game, as Chaz was saying. We are observing a minute's silence here, of course, for Remembrance Day here. It's the day chosen by Ebbsfleet United here at Stonebridge Road. So we'll mark that in just a few minutes' time. A few moments' time, I should say. We'll go through the FC Halifax Town lineup in just a second, but it will be that Mampolian to kick off now. Already, as I said, 16 goals, 14 in the league, 2 in the cup. He plays it back to Luke O'Neill, former Gillingham right back. Comes back towards Senior, who was captain of the side against Oldham. The ball flicked on, he's onside, the left-hand side. This is Rob Harker. Harker gets in the shot, straight into the arms though of Mark Cousins over the summer. Finished 4th last year, FC Halifax Town, but not showing that form as they're into the penalty area now though. As I say, that tackle comes in, and it was a good one from Hollis and from O'Neill. Luke O'Neill putting his foot through the ball for a long clearance. Chapman jumps with Hunter in midfield. Although it looks now that it's been picked up by Cook. Cook feeds it through. Harker with the ball, takes it round Cousins, does he? The keeper gets just the fingertip to it, and I think that was enough to stop Harker going round him and slotting in for the opening goal. Cousins had to be at his very best there, Charles. Yellow shirted, balls curls into the Ebbsfleet area, punched away by Cousins, who's done well again, a convincing punch as well. Good from Sterling James as well, taking it off his man on the edge of the box. Can Fleet come on the counter-attack? They can't. The ball forward, a little bit aimless, and picked off by Senior, Jack Senior. Just almost a clearance ball forward, the two sides exchanging those at the moment. Polion takes it down well in the centre circle. The Fleet top scorer this season, 16 so far. Sterling James, yet to score in fact, isn't he, for Ebbsfleet this season? But left-hand side, here's Cundall, slips it forward, Edser, deflected shot, will it go in? Far post, it does! I'm not sure if it's come off the defender. Edser will claim it, his deflected shot ends up in the net, I think off the inside of the post, and it's Ebbsfleet from National League South who lead. 12 and a half minutes gone here at Stonebridge Road. Toby Edser opens the scoring.
Well, I don't know whether Dominic Polion fancied putting a foot on that to get the last touch, but I don't think it needed it.
And they say you're never more vulnerable when you just score, but Ebbsfleet won't let Halifax have the ball at the moment. Well, they do there. Poor pass, and Red on the left-hand side by Gilmore comes forward. Despairing challenge by O'Neill. He skips it. Gilmore, left-hand side, hooks it back towards Cook. 25 yards out with a shot! Oh, that's an incredible goal. It's an absolute beauty from Jamie Cook. Almost from nothing, sweeping down the left-hand side. He had plenty to do, 25 yards out at least, and he has curved that with the right foot into the top right-hand corner. Mark Cousins in the Ebbsfleet goal with no chance. It's now Ebbsfleet 1, Halifax at 1 for Ebbsfleet, and then that 25-yarder from Jamie Cook to equalise, but it's Ebbsfleet now on the front foot. Cundall left-hand side, cuts inside on his right, all the way across the penalty area, the face of it, to Tanner, slips the ball forward to Polion, he'll take the shot on, deflected! Behind for Ebbsfleet United. Keeper was on his backside, Chaz. I thought for a moment that was sneaking inside the near post, but yeah, there are miles in the legs for this Ebbsfleet side. Tanner.
The Halifax game was going to be on Tuesday, so they would have had a longer recovery period anyway.
Yeah, it's 24 hours more. O'Neill out towards Sterling James. Sterling James now bursts past his man, edge of the box, through, Edser, Cundall shoots, keeper saves.
Great save.
It was a great save, you're absolutely right, because it was curling away from Sam Johnson. Ebbsfleet, they love to play ball to feet, and at the moment it's Halifax chasing the game. Low ball in towards Polion, tries to turn his man, has done, on the edge of the box, Dominic Polion, left-hand side of the box, can he dink it over the keeper? No, another save from Johnson. Cundall going to get a shot in. Men back now for Halifax, but again, they've worked it behind the Halifax back line there. Polion with a great turn, tries to cross, comes off his man, throw in. Here on BBC Radio Kent, on DAB with the Jules game on FM. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Golden is going to try and keep this on, does. Cross to the far post, Harker with a header, past the left-hand post. It was Gilmore, I beg your pardon, who got up there. It was a good delivery from Golden. He didn't give up on the ball to the dead ball line there. The ball is up and under from Clark, up towards Harker, heads it down, Cook with a shot, deflected by O'Neill, and back into the penalty area, John Batty. Just up and under away, good control from Polion, brings it down, and now on the run, it's a foul, coming from the wrong side there.
Oh,
Senior's absolutely furious, but that is a yellow card, I'm sorry. His reaction there is a yellow card.
And it's not the first time he's reacted like that. The referee's got a stamp on this.
But yeah, his reaction there, I'm sure it's partially out of frustration there, Chaz, but he's come round the wrong side. I think Jack Senior, to be fair to him, has got a toe on the ball, but he's come from the wrong side. He can't do that anymore.
Well, from the referee's perspective, I think he committed a foul, and he's been warned several times, and I think the referee, going back to what you said earlier, there will be the tossing up process.
I think dissent didn't help either, did it?
No, the dissent, that was the clincher.
I think that was... It turned that into a yellow.
That's a penalty,
pulled down.
John Batty was pulled over.
Well, the referee says not. There's appeals from the Ebbsfleet players.
Where's VAR when you need it?
All I can say from the referee's point of view is he must be assuming that John Batty is leaning into his man there. So we'll see the board shortly. Header goes up from Golden. 1-1 between these two sides. Cundall comes forward. Is there time for an attack for Ebbsfleet here? 3 minutes of stoppages, there certainly is. Cundall to Chapman. Chapman, angle ball. Brilliant for Polion. Inside the penalty area. Shoots across the box. No. It's a low ball. Cleared. In the FC Halifax town goal to deny Greg Cundall. And there is half-time. Well, you can expand on that now. Ebbsfleet 1, Halifax 1. It's been played, I'm just going to add to that, at about 1,000 miles an hour this first 45 minutes via the BBC Sport website and app, via the BBC Sport live guard. We are underway for the second half. Ebbsfleet 1, Halifax 1 in the FA Cup first round. Ebbsfleet with Cousins in goal, a back three of O'Neill, Hollis and John Batty on the right-hand side of midfield. Sterling James, wait a minute, here's Polion driving forward, edge of the box, takes on his man, Dominic Polion still going, shot just behind the goal. He's gone wide of the left-hand post, and it bounced into the net, but also going into the tackle quickly, left-hand side now, Cundall with the ball for Ebbsfleet, can he take it past the keeper, deflects off him, and a corner in the end. He just kept going. Yeah, really did. Sterling James goes short to Tanner outside the box, back to Sterling James. Inside the penalty area now, twists and turns on his right foot, low shot, keeper saves. There's a good one from Johnson. He went down really late, I think he was unsighted, Sam Johnson, but got down very quickly in the end to turn it round the right hand post. Yeah, Sterling James will curl the ball into the box, flicked on by Bingham, it's on the post, it's 2-1, Ebbsfleet go back in the lead, the national south side. The header from Rakis Bingham, the captain, at the near post. He squeezed it in somehow at the near stick, and Ebbsfleet lead. 53 minutes gone here at Stonebridge Road. Looking for Polion behind the defence as well, looking for a further goal, Ebbsfleet here. Halifax in midfield, good challenge by Edser. Here's Sterling James going forward, still going, foul, and that should be a booking as well. He's danced around one, brought down by the second, and it will be a yellow card. Is it a second yellow card? Is it Jack Senior?
Yes.
It is Jack Senior. It's a second yellow card, and he goes, and FC Halifax Town are down to 10 men. I don't think the referee had any option. You don't give allowances for a player that's already been booked. Sterling had gone round one man and was just summarily taken down by the second, and Jack Senior will go. He's going to be sent off. Ebbsfleet lead by 2-1, and now have FC Halifax Town are down to 10 men. Senior is remonstrating with the referee. He's trying to shake off Aidan Hollis. He's getting the cheerio from the fans here. Cundall will take it into the penalty area. Jumbatti running off him. He's Tanner onto his left foot, tries to get the shot in, chips it instead, headed away, edge of the box. Edser lays it off to Sterling. Sterling James now out towards Edser. Oh, what a back heel that is from Toby Edser. Sterling James shoots, comes on the defender, corner at the moment.
They're trying to shut the door.
And they're throwing Gilmore back there. But yeah, they're almost going to have to play in attack and defence, as you say. They're going to have to just close those extra gaps with a man down. Lovely touch from Bingham. Edser, Sterling James takes on his man, low ball into the box, comes off the defender, another corner for Ebbsfleet. Ball forward for Halifax. Not a great header by Tanner, and then it's given away by Halifax's Polian. Has got Bingham running off him, but actually turns on the ball. Edser with it now for Ebbsfleet, slips the ball in. Can Tanner get there? He's offside. He's offside this side. And I don't think that the fans at the Plough End certainly haven't seen that.
Well, at the moment we've got the Harlem Globetrotters and they're going through their repertoire. It's
Jumbatti, who's actually an extra attacker at the moment. Bingham, Edser on the edge of the box. Will he lay it off? He does. Shot comes in!
Oh!
Just wide. Greg Cundall had come inside. Edge of the D, central. He's hit that very hard, I have to say. It's Sterling James now. Just outside the penalty area, 25 yards out, curling shot! Off the bar! Oh, the swerve on that from Sterling James. He holds his head. Cundall's far side is still going to try and get the ball in. Not bought that foul, absolutely chopped down on a run towards goal for the sending off as well. So here's O'Neill, challenge comes on him, shot, curled wide of the post by Chapman.
He falls to his knees.
They are queuing up at the moment.
And they put Halifax under all sorts of pressure.
Yeah, it's true enough. Here's O'Neill over halfway now, out towards Sterling James. Sterling James now with the ball for Ebbsfleet, slips it forward towards O'Neill, into the penalty area, all the way across, shot comes in from Edser. O'Neill runs off him, he's got Sterling James even wider. Sterling James, edge of the box, lays it off to Tanner. Tanner, low ball in towards Polion, touch on the Bingham, turns! Keeper saves.
Oh, what a turn.
It really was. Yeah, indeed so, holding off his man. Tanner, our right-hand side. Sterling James, 25 yards out, will he take the shot on? He does low, keeper grabs it as well.
Good save by Johnson.
Yeah.
And they've really not got back in the game.
Left-hand side now, Elliot Romain, deflected off for a corner for Ebbsfleet on the left-hand side. Bingham, Polion, Cundall have all had great chances, putting out really good saves from Sam Johnson. But there's an opportunity for them here to take it back to Yorkshire on Tuesday night with an equaliser.
This could be dramatic.
Yeah, over the ball is Summerfield with a free kick, goes in, Cousins grabs for Ebbsfleet United on the edge of his 6-yard box and rests on top of the ball, bowls it out. I thought he'd be there for the next minute or so, Charles, but none of it.
Well, Dennis
O'Neill,
Cootree...
crossfield ball, hits the back of the defender Clark. Summerfield now out towards the right-hand side, and Cook, who scored the goal for Halifax. 2-1 down the Yorkshire side to Ebbsfleet here. Shot coming from deep from Warburton, off his man.
We've had the 5 minutes, Matt.
Yeah, Capello here. Added time to added time now, swept into the area, headed away by Hollis. Hipped on, and Ebbsfleet have won it! That is the full-time whistle. Ebbsfleet United of National South beat National League FC Halifax Town by 2-1, and make no mistake, they were good for it. Toby Edser scoring in the 13th minute, a deflected shot past the keeper. 4 minutes later, 25-30 yards out, superb finish from Jamie Cook, but Rakesh Bingham has won it with his near post header from a corner in the second half, smuggling it in somehow past Sam Johnson, who was excellent otherwise in the FC Halifax goal. But Arthur Jake Sr. was sent off on 55 minutes. It was an absolute siege from Ebbsfleet, chance after chance. They couldn't get the third, but they didn't need it, Charles Webster.
No, they didn't. And I mean, this game, this result has got a lot of benefits. £40,000 prize winnings for going through to the next round. The Fleet continue to be the only professional team in Europe who are unbeaten this season, and more than that, they've not got to go to a replay. They'll be delighted about that, and they can go on to Tuesday night's game at Hampton and Richmond, full of energy, full of optimism that they can continue with this form in the league.
And before that, into the hat on Monday night. Do you have a choice of who you'd like? I suppose we don't know who's going to be through yet,
or Gillingham or Fylde or Charlton or anybody. It doesn't matter. I mean, when they play like this, they give anybody a game.
I think that's fair to say. We've seen a very good performance from Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet through to the second round of the FA Cup after a 2-1 win at home to Halifax.